To survive eBay, you've got to become eBay. Hey guys, Trent here, coming at you with another video. So, rare and unusual VHSs can sell for decent cash. So we're going to do a little experiment. I got this movie here, Copperhead. Look at that sick 80s artwork. At some point somebody bought it for $7.99. I've had this for a while. I think I paid 25 cents for it. Copperhead the Snake movie. VHS format. It was a rental. Check this out. Directed by Leyland Payton. No famous people that I'm familiar with. An apocalyptic vision of greed, paranoia, crime, vengeance, and death. So the tape looks pretty good. Case needs to be cleaned up. So we all know that vintage, old horror movies and uncommon and rare VHS movies can sell for some really decent cash, or they can not be worth so much. So we're going to check out this Copperhead movie and see what we can find on it. So, disclaimer, I searched Copperhead the Snake movie, 1983 VHS. I searched it in many different ways. Can't find an example of it for sale. This is solds. Couldn't find any in the solds, and I couldn't find an example of it for sale here either. So once I list it up there, I'm pretty confident I will be the only copy available. So Copperhead the Snake movie, 1983, directed by Leyland Payton. A crazed family lives in a swamp. The father's hobby is killing as many snakes as he can. One day the snakes decide to take their revenge. Sounds great. Review. Let's look at the first review here. I'm afraid writing about Copperhead the Snake movie is going to put me in a terrible mood because I hated it that much. There I put on some Tangerine Dream. Maybe that will keep me balanced. Okay. So we have a bio on the movie at least. No sold listings, nothing listed. The only thing I could find on YouTube was some movie stills from the movie, where we can see some movie stills from it. Looks phenomenal. So yeah, let's list it up and we'll see what we can do with this guy. Alright, I guess we better test it out.
What's the password? New England.
Hold on, let me take out Ace Ventura here.
Is that the red or the...
Alright, looks clean enough. Let's try it out. Hopefully it doesn't die immediately. Here we go. Oh. Dang, look at that quality.
Where's Mama?
She's inside, blessing the mansion, next church.
It literally looks like it was filmed with a just a home, an 80s home VHS recorder. All right, so it works. Copperhead the Snake movie in its glorious VHS format.
I'm Jerry Jerome.
All right, got it listed. Decided to try an auction. Paid 15 cents, but that's okay. This is a fun experiment. So I'm putting a ridiculous price on it of $39.99. My listing, I put rare vintage, 1983 Copperhead the Snake movie, horror VHS, very rare. I consider it very rare. I can't even see some footage of it on YouTube. I mean, that's pretty rare. And I should have the only copy of it. I just snapped some. I didn't even go to my photo lighting area. I just snapped some photos of it over here and close to my TV and computer. Alright. And then I wrote the description down here in blood red for horror. Let's see what happens. Alright, 2 hours into it. Got 4 watchers now, and I had to decline an offer for $55. I forgot that I had put the regular best offer with no decline rate or anything like that. So I updated that with a $100 decline if anybody puts in an offer less than $100, because I really don't want to take any offers. I want to see how far it goes on spinning on the auction. But yeah, an offer for $55 and 4 watchers now, with only 18 views in 2 hours. Pretty insane. Alright, next morning, 7 watchers, lots of views, and look at all these auto-rejected offers, all the way up to $70. Crazy. Alright, day 2, 5 days and 13 hours to go, up to 46 views and 9 watchers. Now, this morning I went in and I changed the best offer to $69.99. I did that for a few reasons. One, again, with the offer, somebody had already offered up to $70, so I know people are willing to pay close to that price. The second reason is this thing has got 9 watchers. It was at $39.99. It's got 9 watchers and a lot of views. It's clearly an item of interest, but nobody bid yet. So that lets me know that the people watching this are experienced bidders. So it's quite, I mean, what they're going to do, and it's the right way to do auctions, if you're a buyer, by the way, is they're trying to wait to the very last second to start putting in bids because they want it to go for as low as possible. And of course that makes sense if you're a buyer. So fortunately for me, no one had bid on it yet because these are such disciplined buyers. So I was able to change the price. If someone had put in just the opening bid on it for $39.99, that would have locked it at least at the $39.99 price to where I couldn't have changed it, and then the bidding would go up from there. Would it have mattered? Maybe not. I mean, if depending on how hot this item is, it might not have mattered. They would have bid it past what well beyond my expectations anyways. But I think auctions like this, I believe it's just $1 increment at a time. So realistically, if all those guys waited till the last second and they put in a bunch of bids, it might not even go to the $70 price. You know, it just depends on how disciplined the bidders are with their placing of bids, and how big of a max offer they put in and all that kind of stuff. Again, if a couple bidders blast a huge max offer on there, it's not going to matter, you know. But you know, again, since the bid had not been open yet, I was able to change it, and I already saw someone was willing to pay $70, so why not start there and kind of give me a little bit more insurance to make sure I get that, because that was the highest offer, $70. So basically now with one bid I get what would have been the best offer. So we'll see how it goes. We'll keep monitoring it. It's pretty exciting, pretty interesting. Alright, final 12 hours, still no bids. I got 12 watchers. I got a message from the person that had offered the $70 and asking if I had raised the price on this, and I said yeah, I did, because I saw all the offers and nobody bid on it, so I was able to raise the bid. So it's kind of, in a way they're kind of being, these 12 watchers, which is probably the whole vintage rare horror movie community, is they're being punished for not doing that opening bid, because I was able to raise the opening bid to $69.99 based on those best offers I received. I don't want to get shortchanged, especially when I know I could have taken a $70 best offer. If it doesn't sell, I might send a message to that guy and see if he wants to buy it for that amount. But I have a pretty strong feeling that this is I'm gonna make an estimate. I think it's gonna go for in between $100 and $150, just because, I mean, again, if you're a rare horror collector, this is like the only way you can get this right now, basically. So people are just waiting around for, you know, if they're missing this in their collection, they're waiting around to get a crack at this. So we'll see what happens in the last 12 hours. But yeah, that's my estimate. I think it's going to sell for somewhere in between 100 and 150. Could be wrong. We'll see. Okay, auction day has came and went. And yeah, at that $69.99 price, no one bid on it, even though somebody offered the same amount in an offer. So I said, whatever. I listed it, buy it now, for $109.99 plus $14.33 to ship. Then that same guy that messaged me and had sent me the $70 offer sent me like a $45 offer. I countered with $80. He never countered or took the offer, and then somebody bought it outright for my full asking price of $109.99 plus $14.33 to ship. So not bad. So I decided to message the person that bought it, and I wrote in this message, "Hi, I was making a little documentary on selling this tape. I was wondering, in your opinion, how uncommon or rare is this tape on a scale of how bad collectors are looking for it? Thanks for the purchase." And they just responded to me. I don't know if they want their name revealed or their username revealed. So he wrote, "This is a tough one to find, but since it's not really a slasher movie, it's not the most overhyped and crazy tape. But as far as rarity goes, dare I say, it's really uncommon to find this one." So cool. It was cool to get a response from the buyer. It looked like they basically collect and sell horror, tapes and merchandise and stuff in their store. So, yep. I guess this closes it out. Hopefully this transaction, ends up being good. And I, obviously I already got paid, but hopefully everything goes good with the receipt of the item from the buyer. And so, yeah, a 25-cent item I forgot about for a couple years, sold for $124.32 total. So not bad. I hope this was entertaining. I hope you enjoyed. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and together let's make some quick flips and easy ships on eBay.